You want something too, old man? Huh?
No. Get off your ass and get in this car, boy. I don't...
What's up, boyos? This is Box once again. Well, as you can see, the war did not go very well for the Daily Hustlers. A lot of new people. Some people didn't attack. No excuses, but we'll just turn the page and hopefully get them on the next one. One of my OG Clash of Clans friends came back to the clan, Breaker. I would like to formally welcome him back to the clan, and here goes his first attack, knocking some rust off here. As you can see, he went with the box witch slap, the normal setup that I usually do. He tried it out and he did pretty well with it. But what's funny right here is he drops his healers, and look at those healers, kind of look like Sandra Bullock and Bird Box. You kind of don't know what's going on. Right here, they decide to go, oh, I'm supposed to be helping these witches out over here. He drops his Wrecker. That's the siege machine called Wrecker. Yes, I finally went and read up on that. It's called a Wrecker. Overall, the attack's going very well here. He freezes the Electro Dragon and tries to get some stuff in there to take it out. It looks like his Archer Queen's on it. All in all, the attack's going like you would want it. On the top left, though, you wish a little more witches would be over there, but hey, 3 or 4 is pretty good on average. Definitely got that middle working with that rage spell and that healer. Got the jump over there in the right side of the base and got them bowlers still working. All in all, he did a great job on this attack. I'm looking forward to him tweaking this setup. A lot of people do their different versions of the witch slap, and Breaker's pretty smart when it comes to stuff, as long as he's not overthinking what he's doing. All in all, I'll let you guys enjoy the attack, and I'll roll in on the next one. Nice attack, Breaker. So here goes my first attack in the war. This is more of a traditional attack because I don't have a Wrecker, which is the machine that we were talking about earlier. Here goes a picture of it. Yeah, look at that Hog Rider up there. Thumbs up. Yeah, because that machine is beastly. So back to what I was saying. This is more of a traditional attack because I didn't have a wall breaker. I had to use jump spells to get deep into the base. This is kind of old school, and this is how we had to do it before all these fancy machines came. Overall, this is a Town Hall 11. Not any good of a Town Hall 11. The only reason why it is because it has a warden, which is located right where my witches are on the bottom. He's looks like a statue. There is no Inferno Towers. I believe there was only 2 Expos, so this is really a lower level Town Hall 10, just with an extra hero. Basically what you call a rush base. As you can see, I got very deep in this base. Without that wrecking machine, though, I was losing a lot of troops because I had to guess where I wanted to put my jump spells, so I lose them all because they're sitting there shooting at walls and stuff. But hey, as long as you get the 3-star, that's all that matters, and that's what happened here. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of this attack, and I'll come in towards the end. I know I lied about not coming back, but at this point, I was worried about the time because the time was getting low, and I had a good 20%, 15, looks like 10% of the base to go, but the time did get very close on this one to not being a 3-star. Alrighty, up next we got Bubsack. He's starting to become a usual on my videos now. And like in the last video, Bub did not have his Barb King, which he reminds everybody about every time he goes in for his attack. Which is still amazing that he can get 3 stars without a Barb King. I mean, his Barb King's looking back at him like, I'm so sorry. But yeah, once he gets his Barb King, his attack's going to be even that much better. He's taking the Witch Slap and doing his own thing with it, and I like his attack. I actually mimic it sometimes with the 2 extra witches in the middle. But I believe he brings 14 witches, which is a nice amount. It takes away from the back end, but I mean, he gets the job done. He usually saves some wizards to clean up the back end of it. All in all, he's already one of the better attackers in the group. Well, he's always been a good attacker. I just can't wait for him to get his Barb King. Some of these bases are going to go a lot smoother for him. And actually, he's incorporated a lot of freeze spells into his attack, which I've noticed and I'm going to start looking into, because I've noticed it helped him a lot without having a Barb King. Just imagine having a Barb King with these freeze spells. So all in all, I'll let you guys enjoy the next 25% of his attack, and I'll hop in and talk about my second attack with you guys. Like always, Bub, great attack. So here we go. We're moving on to my second attack. And this time I lucked out and actually had a siege machine, also known as a wrecker, which makes the base a lot more easier for me. As you can see, the Town Hall 11 I attacked previously is pretty much the same setup as this one. Even the same troop setup. The only difference is a hero, hence the reason why I said that Town Hall 11 was rushed. Which is a big problem in this game. A lot of people rush their bases. They get antsy. Walls takes forever. Like, good example of those orange walls right there is, I believe, 3 million a piece or 2 million a piece. And there's over 200 pieces. So it does get taxing after a while. As you can see here, the wall breaker takes out the big bomb, which allows me to drop my Archer Queen and all my wizards up the middle. Now I don't have to worry about losing all my wizards to a big bomb. And to be honest with you, I've been thinking about trying Valkyries in this attack and taking away the wizards. I may practice on bases that are not in wars to see how it goes, but it's something I'm thinking about dabbling with, see how it goes. Well, all in all, this base is pretty much clucked already, so you know, not much to talk about in this one, so I'm going to let this one roll out, and then we'll come into probably one of the best attacks in the war. We didn't have very many good attacks, but definitely probably one of the better attacks in the war after this one. Well, that was my second attack, so we're moving on to Blazing Gemini. He has become a regular in my videos. 1, he usually attacks the harder bases, which I enjoy watching, and 2, he attacks them well. He knows what he's doing. Definitely more enjoyable to watch more of the higher end bases attacks. They're more exciting, they have more things to do. And I definitely like watching Eagle Towers get knocked down, because I personally cannot handle them. I've attacked Blaze's base many of times, and I believe my best was 42%. I still haven't one-starred him yet. But then again, I'm 3 Town Halls behind him. But I'm going to get that Town Hall eventually, Blaze. I swear I am. I'm going to get it one of these times. All in all, I mean, he ran through this base and pretty much clucked it. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the mayhem, and I will come back in and give you my final thoughts on everything, and then we'll go from there. Enjoy. Well, all in all, Blaze, great attack. The war's over. We need to turn the page. Daily Hustlers just need to get better. Box out. And like always, you guys, clucking is a mindset.